WP write an alien invasion story where aliens arguably have an actually pretty good reason for invading Earth. Not just an understandable motivation, but one that's arguably legitimate. Tensions escalated as the reports came in. The object that had been approaching, an orb at least 20 kilometers across, was slowing down and had launched something. Millions of smaller objects which from their trajectories were angling to approach Earth from every direction had been launched. Was it an invasion? A bombardment? Nukes were primed. Soldiers called to arms. The various wars that were always ongoing simmered down, watching the skies instead of their neighbors. The objects stopped in orbit, forming a perfect sphere around the Earth, and 3 ICBMs were launched. It didn't really matter which country did it, as all 3 went dead shortly after, landing within throwing distance of the silos they emerged from. The fear ratcheted up even higher at that point. The only thing that could possibly hurt something as big as that sphere was a massed nuclear bombardment, and if not even a single one could get off the ground. The objects started to descend. Aircraft started being launched to intercept them, missiles and guns opening fire. A few lasers being deployed. Off the coast, a railgun was targeted on one of the strange, black cylinders. Nothing worked, and every attacker, as well as its allies, was annihilated. The beam that was used was invisible. All that could be told was that, aside from coming to a complete stop, every bullet and missile carried was detonated by the heat of the beam. The object settled to a stop perhaps 1,000 meters off the ground, deliberately spaced so that, aside from those areas with buildings or smog in the way, every patch of Earth on the planet could see one. It was only then that the communications started, amidst the 1,000th broadcast from the UN and various independent nations. / humans of Earth. 7 hours, 12 minutes and 3 seconds ago, the first faster-than-light drive was tested on your world. It destroyed the casing it was housed in and arrived outside of your star system moments later. Under normal circumstances, this would be cause for rejoicing. We would be preparing to welcome you into the galactic fold. / There was a soft buzzing sound. Around the world, explosions could be heard, ranging from the tiny rapid-fire popping of munitions to the louder bursts and cacophony of rupturing ammunition at military bases. / Unfortunately, your species appears to be dedicated to propagating its own suffering. In addition to the significant odds your species would attack others, your mere existence is an attack upon those species of this galaxy who have the capacity to sense the emotions of others. Certain levels of leniency are granted to more primitive races, but those rare species which achieve this level of technology without first taking steps to fix their own internal problems require intervention. / Reporters were gathering details, but it seemed as if every military firearm, missile, and vehicle had started to melt down, with the carried ammunition going off as well. / We have removed all weapons of war from your world and are placing your species on probation. You have one cycle, 7.35 of your local years. During this time, you will take meaningful steps to ending the suffering of your species, or you will be forcibly administered remotely. / The cylinders had stopped. Now they were just floating there, silently. / We do not care by what method this is achieved. We can simply dispense chemicals into the atmosphere that will render your species incapable of experiencing suffering, and the administrator may choose to do so. Your countdown has begun. Improve or you will be forced to improve. /